Hey, peep this out though. I was watching this on YouTube. This is crazy. Let's see what happened.
Down on a bus in Charlotte, North Carolina. A bus driver
North Carolina, man, they kicking up dust.
and a passenger exchanging gunfire after that passenger asked to get.
Man, he blasted him. Shorty, man. Well, he should have, man. He should. That's what he should have did. But he could have stopped and got up and blasted him. He shooting out blindly. Man, well, he did what he had to do.
Off the bus between stops. Two other riders caught in the.
Ooh, he got it though. But dude, up on him. But hey, he did what he had to do. I ain't with that. Oh, he shouldn't have no gun, man. And the shorty attacked him. You don't even know what the word, even if it was no words. Once he pulled the gun, that's the end to all the discussion. He don't know him. I'm pretty sure those are his friends. He ain't gonna take a chance. You see how wild these young kids are today. What he supposed to do? Call the police? Shit, might be dead.
Crossfire, ducking for cover. And a warning tonight, this video is disturbing. Here's ABC.
What's the disturbing part? Shorty came up on him with the gun and he blast. What's disturbing? It's 2023. It's cracking out here.
This is Jay O'Brien.
But look, dude pulled that gun up.
Tonight, newly released
He kept blasting.
surveillance video showing the harrowing.
But see, first thing out, he could at least put his foot on the brake. He could hold that. He holding the other hand with the steering wheel because he ain't using two hands. What you doing, man? At least that, so you don't crash into nothing. But the busing, I ain't against that. That's why I think everybody, as long as they being a law-abiding citizen, who cares if somebody was a criminal? People who stole this country was criminals. Talking about you can't have no firearm if you a felon. How you get one when you got here? How did the first founding fathers, all those criminals who came on the boat, the first ones, the ones who came here landed as pilgrims, but it was a lot of criminals that was kicked out of England in that time period. You don't believe me? Go look in your history book. It's there. You don't even have to do that. These days, just go online and look. It's there and they tell you that. They let a lot of people who was criminals and sent them over here to the new land. That's what they called it. It's the new world. This is gonna be the new world. Because that was the old world. They didn't know nothing about all this land over here. And they thought this was like an island, but when they got here they didn't realize how big it was. But it was natives here, or whatever you want to call it. But that's why the Indians got the name Indian, because Christopher Columbus thought they was in India. But turns found out he was wrong. And as years passed, but let's continue with this.
Moments inside a Charlotte bus.
Dang, he busted. What's that glass though? Is there like a glass in between or something? I gotta go find this video.
A shootout between a driver and a passenger.
But I'm like, he didn't even just put your foot on the brake. You know what I'm saying? But at least he ain't crashed that bus. He could have got hurt.
With other passengers caught.
Like he could have got hurt if he got shot. I ain't laughing at this serious business. But they different from the old days now. They got proof right there on the video.
In the crossfire. Transit officials say last week 22-year-old Omari Tobias
22-year-old on some dumb shit. RB2, that's some dumb shit. He asked me, why would you do that?
began arguing with driver David Fullard after
I wonder what they was arguing about.
asking to get off between stops.
He was like, let me out. Whatever reason, he was like, let me off the bus. Right? The bus driver was like, hey, I ain't stopping, shorty. I don't stop in between stops. I don't know how far it is in between they stops. But over here, the stops is closed. It's only like a block. You gotta walk one block back. So I don't know how they stopped to this. Let's continue.
Tobias then pulling out a gun.
Yeah, he did up a gun. He do got a gun in his hand. Like, I don't know what he's saying.
Fullard then pulling out his own gun and the shootout.
Hey, dude was already reaching for his gun. He was getting fed, man. He was getting fed.
Begins. bullets shattering the
Look, but dude, I think dude, I don't think the bus driver shot first. It looked like the other dude shot first, then he just returned fire. You know, like, hey, he shooting like, hey, man, I done been in some shit before.
plexiglass window of the driver's cab. 2 other passengers ducking for cover.
I see two other passengers saying involved in how he was shooting. You fired because you were endangering the passengers. If you would have accidentally hit one of them passengers, they could have sued that whole bus company. You know, he was sloppy with it. I ain't gonna say with his handling, but he was shooting wildly. Wasn't even controlling the bus, and he was shooting wildly, so he was just slipping. So you know, a job they gonna fire you if that's my company. Hey, I ain't guess what you did, but you can't work here. You didn't bring the bus to an immediate stop. All you gotta do is hit the brake.
The driver wounded in the arm. Tobias shot in the
See, that's why I think dude shot first, because he said dude was wounded in the arm, but he had enough spin his arm around the shoe.
abdomen. Fuller continuing to shoot at Tobias after he crawls away and runs off the bus.
Like when I watched YouTube Professor Rashawn, she said, when you see their hair like that, they suspects on the bus driver. You ain't looking good on that. But for me, I just be like, hey, he doing what he had to do.
Both are recovering from their injuries. And tonight, that driver off the job.
We don't want anyone possessing.
They say he off the job. He off the job. And I bet you when this company rules, they say no weapons allowed.
Weapons on our vehicles.
The transit system saying he didn't properly.
Yeah, that's probably the rule. Just what he said. No weapons allowed on the vehicles by employees. That goes for company wide. So if it's a company vehicle, you win it with a weapon, anything you want to use as a weapon, you turn that into a weapon, they can fire it. Now that's just, hey, and if it's probably the work for right state, you might as well forget it.
De-escalate the situation and was not allowed to bring a gun to work. The driver.
See, look, they said he didn't de-escalate the situation because whatever they was arguing about, they got the video. I don't know if it got sound. It is 2023, so I don't know if it got sound or if that's what they were saying. And you know they reviewed that tape. So yeah, you fired. Sorry. You might as well blame it on this dude who ran. I thought it was the shorty dude who ran up on you, 22. Y'all beating him because he wouldn't let you off in the middle of the street, but you did follow the right protocol by not letting him out in the middle of the stop because we don't want you to do that either. But the dude pulled the gun, so this is extreme circumstances. What is he supposed to do? And the dude shot him in the arm, so I don't know if he shot first after they started saying, or who knows. But I wonder if y'all know on that video, because they ain't releasing the sound.
His attorney saying his client feared for his safety.
I hear it from a lot.
I feared for his safety too. I saw it. I feared for his safety. It's not in a safe space. And he had to do what he had to do. It's 2023 every day, every single day. I see on TV somebody getting shot on TV. It's like all you can do is just go out and make money and don't watch TV. Don't watch the news. Really don't watch TV. You have to disconnect from the program. Like how Neo did in the Matrix. Disconnected. The program is all this. When I grew up, the program was TV. Now they got TV you can watch on your phone all day, every day. Got YouTube, got Facebook, got any